have we got a full megasode ahead of us. We're going to start the journey with power and applied energistics because we have a serious storage problem. So make sure you stick around because this stuff gets really complicated. And like the video, that always helps if you're enjoying it, and consider subscribing. Your support helps me carry on making awesome videos for you all. Hi, I'm DSD and this is Create Astral. I have been so busy, but the base reorganization is finally completed. Should we check it all out? Well, I'm stood on top of a level 8 boiler that is providing over 130,000 stress units. So this boiler is powering at max speed. So we've got our speed controllers all set to 256 RPM, which is the max. This is providing all of the power to our factories, and it will continue as we've got more to build. And you see the top of another boiler over there. That one is providing all of the power to all of our pumps and things like that. Let's go downstairs and have a look at that one. So all of the pumps here are being powered by that boiler over there, as well as all of our metal production is being powered by it. So it's a lot simpler. The lava pipe I've moved under here, that's all being powered. We've got our stone coming in. I'll show you where that's coming from. I've set up a little bit of a redstone circuit here to power the clay spitting out, so it actually knows when something's in there and it fires the redstone. This blaze burner, this boiler is at level 8 as well. This one here is kicking out over 100,000 stress units, I think, or just around 100,000 stress units. This one alone is powering all of that stuff over there, which is awesome. The charcoal is being kept full, so these won't run out of charcoal now, and you can see that that is actually 2048 in there. We've got another one over there and another one there for the brass burning. So our mixing of brass has a blaze burner and that's being kept. This is our new look cobble generator for these things. So we need sand, we need clay. From the sand we need cobblestone. No, we need flint and gravel for all of these. That's coming from this cobblestone generator. So 4 drills taking out the cobblestone almost instantly. Going downstairs. This is running at 256 RPM as well from that boiler. And you can see over here I can turn it on and off, but this is where it's coming down and going through these things at max speed. And then we get all of these brass funnels are splitting it. We get a little bit of gravel and a lot of sand, and look at all of this charcoal that's coming around the system. We've got a small setup of water wheels to keep that boiler going just in case we run out, but we shouldn't. The charcoal is coming from our crazy tree farms. Look how fast these are going. So there's another boiler down there that's powering all of the farms at this end of the building of our village, and these are going super fast. Again, these are going at full speed. I can turn them off. We've got our clutches that can turn all this stuff off. So the wood and logs and stuff come down here, and you can see the sticks are going through here. They all go around the loop, and you'll see that the logs are getting turned into charcoal on our smeltery, which is awesome. And then the charcoal gets split. It will either come through that funnel and then along this line. If that gets full up, it will go around all the way around, or it comes along this line and that takes us, and I can go on the journey with it. Look, oh dear, oh, and now we can go down here. Oh, and now we're going this way and this way. That will either go into this one. If that's full, it will carry on going, and we can have a look at that. Look, and it will go into these tunnels. The clay and sand and stuff goes that way. We've got the same going on here, but more charcoal goes along here. Can we get out of the way? Yeah, we can. And that will go into this one, which is the blaze burner, and it will go into this one, which is another blaze burner setup, or it goes into this chest. And then because it's charcoal, it gets spat out again. But if it's not charcoal, it will stay in there just in case we get some overflows. And we've done more though. I've moved all the farms and I love this build. Look at this. Look, this is chipped cobblestone, which is awesome. And then these are path blocks and some acacia and lamps, chipped to do lamps as well. It's just awesome mod. And this is our cabbage and our tomatoes and things like that, because I eventually want to be able to automate the creation of our hamburgers. We can automate most of it apart from making the beef patties, and I've moved my farmyard animals over here as well. So we've got a lot of sheep and a lot of cows. I've even set up the sheep farm as well, and that just piles down into these 2 chests for now. So we're getting all the types of wool, and again you can see how quick this is going. This is just silly. These things go so fast. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But before I can automate all of the food, we need to sort our storage out. So we're going to try and get started with AE2. which means we've got to get some power going. So we've got a very long to-do list. And the first thing on our to-do list is integrated circuits, because we need to make the alternator which turns stress units and rotations into power. And the sequence for integrated circuits is molten silver, 2 copper wires, smash it, do that 6 times on a lapis sheet. And a lapis sheet comes from smacking down on a lapis block, so we need lots of lapis. I've got lots of copper wire already. I made a whole bunch of it earlier in the season, and I just took a load. So I need to set up the factory line to create integrated circuits, and I'm going to create the lapis sheets in that factory line as well. So I want a smacker downer, and I want a automated packaging, so another smacker downer. So smacker downers, I quite like that. So we need 1, 2, and 3 smacker downers and 2 deployers. That's right, crafting time. Right, I think you've seen me set these up before. So I've got my input and my output. We're going to input lapis, and we're going to get out the advanced chip thingies. What are they? Integrated circuits. So I want a belt to go here, and the first thing we've got to do is turn lapis into lapis. So that is going to be mixer. So we want input the mixer there, and I don't want you there. I want you. I need a brass funnel. Right, so you're going to get from here, you're going to get the lapis, you're going to turn that into a lapis block. I need a lapis block to set the filter recipe. Then that will output, that will output into another bash of maroony that can go just above belt. So we'll have another belt, and we'll come to here far enough, but it will do. That one and that one. We'll have another belt. Over to there, and then on this belt we are going to have another basher on top of there. We are then going to have, that'll make the lapis sheet. We then need the spout, 2 deployers, and another basher. The spout, 2 deployers, and another basher. So spout, deployer, facing the right way, thank you very much. Deployer, facing the right way, and another basher. Okay, now this though, we want to bring this in, so the return is going to happen because it's the spout bit that we're doing the work with. So we're going to have intermediate chest here, and we are then going to run from here all the way in here. Wonderful. And then that's going to come this way. Yes, we're going to have to go over the edge of this. Another belt. We'll run here to here, and we can extend that if we need to, but just for now. So we're going to get a bash, and then it's going to return. So I need a brass funnel on there, and that will have a filter on it saying only take in not integrated circuits. And we're going to have an output on there, right? That one needs bash. Okay, so I just need silver in there and copper wires. So I need things to put on top of there. So I've got this all connected up, I think. And I've also built a tank here and a melter because we need melted silver. So we're going to melt silver in there, and it's going to go into the spout. So I just need to connect up these belts because that's all connected. Although that one isn't. I know why that isn't moving because I haven't done all. You're now all connected. You're all moving. You should be moving. You are good. Belts. So if I actually swap that out, I put a shaft in there and a vertical gearbox there. You're going the right way. Awesome. So I now need to just what happens if I put a in there and a regular gearbox in the middle here? Ooh, that was so close, so close. So we won't put that there. Remove that, you please. Bring you out to there, put a belt on it, put my gearbox there in the middle, and pop a gearbox. Aha, right, so that's all connected. So we now need to melt the silver and give this a go. And of course we got some silver stuff from the moon. So I'm going to take these silver nuggets for now, get that melted, pop them in there. They will melt away, and they will go into the tank, and then they will get pumped out of the tank, hopefully make it all the way. It's going to make it. Excellent. So we've got silver in the spout. Okay, so now, I need to get this moving. That's a gearbox. That's a gearbox, and now we can speed the thing up. But I don't want it to go too fast just yet, because I want to be able to grab the thing to filter that guy. So let's go get some lapis. Lapis. 1, 4, 5. Right, we're going to put 9 in for now, because that will make 1 block. Oh, and I need to put funnel and on you. So we should be able to pop our lapis in there. That will get taken out. And I need to put the basher on top of that guy. Whoopsie daisy. Don't mind me. I'm just a dirt. You can go on top of there. And now we need to get row to you. Possibly do getting shaft you there. Come off of here. Put a vertical gearbox. 2 vertical gearboxes. Vertical gearbox there. And a vertical gearbox. That was a vertical gearbox. It's just a normal. Why are they not vertical gearbox? Can go on there. And now you've just made the lap. Now you've squeezed it. Silver. Oh, and I haven't set those to output on the down. Output, auto output. And you are waiting there patiently. patiently. Output, auto output. You are waiting there very patiently. You're now going around. You're going to come through and you fell off the end because I've done that wrong, of course. Okay. Oh, that's going to be it. So we need view in one. You there. You need to go in one out. Go like so. Now I've got that one sequence 4. So if I now pop you on there, through there, get squirted on, and go do it more. Excellent. And again, and again. I'm going to wait over here so I can grab it when it's completed. Nearly there, I hope. We can speed this all up. It'll go much quicker in a minute. And we got it. That's the circuit. So I need a filter. Need a filter. Very much. Just need one. We're going to say integrated circuit, and we're going to do deny. Click you. Sleep. Pop you in there. So now this guy shouldn't go back through. It should go into the chest at the end, and it goes in the chest at the end. Okay, so let's speed it up and get going again. Let's go full whack, please. Look how much quicker that's going. That's funny. Okay, let's get rid of all of this stuff in our inventory, and we're going to chuck in 45 9, isn't it? It's 9. In they go. You can see it's doing its thing. They're just looping round, and eventually we'll end up with 5 of the circuits, and they'll go into the chest at the end. And here they come. 3 4 5. We should have 6 in here. Haha! Automated integrated circuits. Next, nearly automated basic machine frames. So basic machine frames are the Tech Reborn. They're at the base of all of the Tech Reborn machines. If we have a look at the usages of them, it's for making all of these machines that I'm sure we're going to need at some point. So I thought, you know what, while we're dealing with silver and while we're dealing with factories, I can set this up. Essentially, the basic machine frame is silver and then some rubber and then stamped 4 times onto a copper casing. So I just need to put the chests and the loop in, and that'll be done. If we take a look at the quest line, it wanted us to do these casings, but now the first electricity source is the alternator. So we've got to make all the stuff to make the alternator, and the alternator is just a crafting setup by the looks of it. All standard machine casing, so we need some lead plates. So more to do. So I've set up a couple more little factories. These are basic things, so I can mill stuff in here, and I've got my crushed obsidian in there to go over to the sturdy plates for now. And this is a smacker downer, so I can make various plates and stuff. Let's just have a sleep in my sleeping bag. So this is needed because the alternator needs iron sheets, and capacitors need iron sheets and copper sheets. And I can do copper sheets by pouring out the copper, but the battery also needs silver plates, and we need Certus quartz, and Certus quartz comes from mining in the moon. So it looks like I've got to go to the moon and do some mining. In preparation for mining in the moon, I'm going to make some soul torches, because they actually will stay alight on the moon. Soul torch. It's soul sand, stick and charcoal, so I've made 4 stacks of soul torches. Jolly good. We need oxygen. Get our oxygen. Excellent. Pop this on. So we have oxygen, we have our tools, we have our sword, we have our light, and we have food. Oh, I should take some sort of tank as well so I can fill up on shimmer. Just looking through what's available. And they do these basic tank units, which is a basic storage unit and some empty cells, which is just tin ingots. Do that. We can make one of these, and that holds 128 buckets. So I can use that to, I'm going to make 2 of them. So I need tin, probably over here. I need 8 tin ingots. And 8, and we should be able to then craft these guys. 8 of them. I need some rubber, and I think that means I can make 2 basic fluid tanks. Excellent. Pop you away. No, not you. You away. Pop the rubber away. Charcoal. The rubber away, and I'm assuming I can bucket in and out of this stuff. So let me there's a water bucket. Let me pop you down. Can I now bucket you and bucket you? I can. And how do I see what's in it? 100 millibucket. Yeah, 1 bucket. Ah. And can I need to use my wrench to pick it up. And now I've got that with nothing in it. Oh no, let's have a look. Empty. Did I not just put water? This is silly. If I can't do that. Oh, they both, okay. So it did work. You do get it to keep the contents, because look, I can take that out and I can take that out. Awesome. I think we're ready to go mining on the moon. No, I'm not on the moon. I'm at that shimmer lake we found ages ago, and I thought I'd just check that I can pump out using a hose pulley and some wheels. So I've got a hose pulley, a pump and a pipe, and a couple of a big cog and a little cog and a water wheel, and we are getting shimmer. We're full. We've got 128 buckets of shimmer in this tank now, and there's still loads left. So I think I'm going to make some more tanks and get shimmer this way, and then we'll go over to the moon. And we've got 5 times 100 128 buckets, all sorted. Cool. And now I just need to break all of this up. I haven't got my wrench, of course, gone into the shimmer. Marvelous. Right, let's go to the moon. Well, I've been digging down and we have found Certus quartz ore, which is awesome. So I've got luckier on here, so hopefully we'll get a reasonable return. We got 26. That's not too bad, is it? Maybe this is the level to be at, but let's keep going down. Having torches at work don't half help. Well, I wasn't expecting to see glowstone, but we have found glowstone. That could be very useful here. It's going to O2 if anything. But yes, I'll have the glowstone. Yeah, it's a grumble. Marvelous. Need to go in. More glowstone. Ooh, silver ore. More glowstone. Cobalt ore. Didn't realise we were going to find cobalt here. Okay, we're going to get some good tinker stuff in this as well by the looks. Cobalt's very good with tinkers. Well, we're getting what we need. Certus quartz. Silver's a bit low though. We've only got 5 silver. Oh well, keep digging. Soul sand. I mean, we can make infinite soul sand. Too worried about that. More Certus quartz. What's that? Scorcher. That as well. We need it. Oh, lava. Have these. Sure, we can something like a 1 silver geode. I wonder if there's that behind. Definitely a ring. Definitely more silver here than I've had in this mining expedition already. Well, we've made it to bedrock, so now I'm going to strip mine and see if it's worth strip mining around here. I can use a mega hammer. That's my plan. We're going to do some mining. Well, we can see that silver ore is down here, so I'm going to continue all the way along here, see how we do. The moon adventure is done. It takes quite a long time to mine all of this silver, but I've got some silver and we've got lots of Certus quartz dust, so we can move on. Let's melt silver. So we get that melting. So the next task was to make the alternator. So we need to go through crafting. So I need a machine frame, which needs to do it with iron plates and stuff. What else do we need? We need copper spools, which are copper wires and plates and stuff. And we need a red cell battery, which is insulated copper wire with rubber. And so, yes, we could do all of this stuff by the looks of it. Nothing too crazy. Capacitors, again, just a crafting recipe. Got all of that sorted. And integrated circuits. Okay, I'm going to craft an alternator. Clearly, I'm going to need a lot of copper wires. So we're getting copper wires. Good. Wired iron sheet. 2. Lots of iron. I'm going to let that keep running. Iron sheet. Iron sheets. Very good. Silver plates. So this silver plate. We should be able to craft 1 battery. Excellent. Again, an iron nuggets. Spools. 15 of them. 2 of them. 2. Good. And then we need 2 copper sheet and electric. Copper sheet. Zinc sheets. Excellent. 2 capacitors. Excellent. And now we need standard machine frame, which would be 2 of those and a basic machine frame block. And then we need another. Okay. Where's my integrator? And basic machine frames. We've got some already, I think. Machine frames. I can make you. Sure if any quests are out there before we construct the last thing. And we're there, right? Oh, okay. We're there. Let's make the alternator. Ta-da! And let's go through the quest book. All done. Alternator. We can now start making power. Oof. I believe we hook this up. If I ponder it, it should tell me what it does. If we hook this up to some stress units, it creates RF, at least 32 RPM. It generates energy from rotation force. Its energy production is determined by it. So if we stick it on one of my boilers at 256 RPM, we'll generate a lot of RF. So by right, can I just stick you on there? Generating 15 FE a tick. Now you're generating 1 FE a tick. Okay, so that looks like that works, right? We're generating FE. Machines are coming. Time for some applied energistics, and we need to get silicon and we need to get inscribers so we can do these inscriber presses and make the circuits, and that's all kind of moving up this quest line here. So silicon, I believe, is made by smelting. I can do it with bulk blasting Certus quartz dust, and the inscriber, amazingly, is made by taking a basic machine frame and putting it in a stone cutter. And I've got some basic machine frames as a quest reward, but we've also automated that over in the factory area. So let's get some silicon going. I've got my dust here, and let's get a stack. I'm going to keep some spare because we need to automate how we make this stuff soon. And I've set up a little area underneath. So I'm thinking my AE2 factory stuff, so for making the inscribers and making the presses and all that sort of stuff, is going to go here. So what should happen here is if I put this stuff in there, it will come out and it will pop on there and it will cook. and eventually it will turn into silicon. That was good timing. I've got some silicon. Now my intention is to put a funnel on there and filter it. No, I want to filter it for silicon. Now we should be able to boot that with our wrench. Now we should be able to put all of that in there, and it will kick out the contents, cook it all into silicon and pop it in there. Eventually this will be done through AE2, so I'll put an AE2 storage bus or an importer or an exporter next to this thing and get it all sorted. But right, silicon, let's make some inscribers, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We always need 5 inscribers. We've got inscribers. Haha. Now, where do we want to put the inscribers? I wonder if they're actually 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be 5 block here. Or should we do it? Ooh, decisions. I think that looks quite good. We need to get power into these guys, and that's where the alternator comes from. So how do we get power into them? We need to get the alternator set up, and then we need to run, I believe, we need to get some copper connectors and copper spools, and we set up a copper connector and then we run spools. Look, we're going to get a Tech Reborn manual soon. So right, let's work out where we want to put the alternator, and we're probably going to have more than one. And I might get another boiler set up somewhere to run our RF. Right, we're getting there, I think. I need to make this guy. It takes slime balls. Luckily we have some. We found them on the moon, but there is a slime island over here, which we can go to. Ooh, dark in it. Why is that so dark? Anyway, there's a slime island there which has got more, and there'll be more stuff on the moon, so we can make these. I think we've got everything. Andesite alloy. I've got a little bit of andesite alloy, so we can make that guy, which is great. I suspect that's a quest. Just check. It's part of a quest. We need some copper spools, which we can make. Copper, why aren't they on my to-do list? Spool. There's gold and copper. I'm assuming gold is just faster or better. I don't know, but we can make some copper spools, which is good. That's another quest, and that leads us into, we get the Tech Reborn book. Woohoo! But I'm just going to try and do it anyway. So we have our alternator down here, and I think we attach this guy to the alternator. We do, and then I think I can run a cable from here to here. No. Do I need another one here? Maybe I need to put you there, and then we run the cable to there. Aha! And now are you getting power? We won't know until we try and do something. So let's put our silicon inscriber in there. Let's get some of you, and let's try and make a silicon doobry. What's it? It's working. Do these wires hurt you? Doesn't look like it. Aha! We made it! We made it! Ah, look at us. We are engineers. Yes, we are. Right. Are the others getting power, do you think? Should we try and make... Right, got my gold. So we're going to pop you in there, you in there. You are not getting power. Okay, and then I'm going to do diamond, right, and then I'm going to Cerdis, right. So I need to make 2 more batches of those guys. Okay, the materials, probably copper rod, spools, andesite alloy, right. So I need to make 4 of them. Got my copper spools. Now here's a question. Can I take... Oh, I need to step up a block 4. Now, can I go... Probably not. Probably need there, 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 to there. Well, I don't need to get to that one anyway. Right, why are you not... You've done you. Ah, oh dear. We are out of charcoal by the looks of it. Expect we've got a load looping round. Oh, we haven't. Okie dokie. Got my tree farms off. Can't get off. Need more charcoal. That'll do for now. And then I'm going to turn my tree farms back on. Oh, it's all come to a halt. Oh dear. Okay. Because I have my tree farms off, this has run out as well. Ah. Right, bit of troubleshooting, back in a minute. So a little bit of coal, got this one going again. So now if I put my tree farms on, we'll get, look, this is all going again. Where's the switch farm? One up there by the looks of it. Now on, and where's the other one? That was, so the tree farms should be on. They're not. No idea why this is not working. We need to free this guy up by the looks of it. Maybe he was... Oh, I don't know what's going on now. This is a worrying thing. If you turn it, I don't understand why. Tihan. Okay. Okay. It killed me. Yes, it killed me. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That was not what was intended. I need to turn you off. Which one are you? You're that one. Now you're off. Good. Oh dear. That was very silly. Very silly indeed. There we go. Right, now let's turn them both on again and see what happens. You're now spinning. Logs on there. Charcoal going. Turn you on and watch the logs come through. Here they come. Oh, we've got now a big stop going on over here. Look. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got a lot of charcoal in there. Probably all all gummed up because there's a log in there. Rubber log retrieve. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Now we see charcoal should force splitting. See charcoal going along this one as well. I think they're connected. Oh, they might be because that's just kicked into gear. Oh, okay. Well, that's kicked into gear. So troubleshooting over. Now has my power come up? Looks like we're spinning again, and it looks like this guy has I didn't know you could rotate them. Anyway, empty hand please. You out, you out. Haha, we have all of the processors. Well, that took a bit longer than I wished. Now, the next job is to make shimmer dust, like the Fluix crystal dust, basically, but it's shimmer dust rather than redstone to make the processors. And shimmer dust, I'm just going to pop this stuff away, is made by shimmer dust. There we go, up there. Certus quartz dust and shimmer. So remember, we got a load of shimmer in those barrels, and you need to make some seared stuff. I've got a faucet to make a seared doobrey whatsit. Seared melter, or does it just need to be can I just put the faucet on it, because it only says pour it over. Let's make one of those seared tables. Very much. Let's set up a small tank, 9 of them, silver in there. This is all my stuff. Can I? So we want to make a shimmer tank here. Do it right about, okay, that'll do for now. We'll make it much bigger in a bit. And I need, in fact, get a bucket some of this stuff in. It needs that. Right, I'm just going to make a bigger tank. Right, bigger tank, faucet thingy, and I'm just going to pop them on there, and I'm assuming it does drain it. Excellent. So now if I have my fluid, I haven't got Certus on me. Look at that, look. Got the dust, pop there on there, right click on that, and we should be making the Fluix shimmer dust. Right, let's turn the rest of this in. Doesn't take a lot. Now clearly this is all stuff we need to automate. Right, that's 8. Is this empty? That's empty. So let's do perfect. And I'll leave the other tank. Right, moving on. I'm going to need to make 2 more silicon ones. And we're going to turn these into the processor. Here, we do one at a time by the looks of it. Here, we're going to you. Oh, of course, you haven't got any power, have you? Because I must be able to. Let me go and get a spool. Why a node? Okay, how do I remove? Does that work? You think that worked? I think it did work. It did. Ha ha ha. So we can make another one of them. So we're going you in, you in. This is going well. And we have the last actual processor. Did that complete any quest? Did. Well, we've got. Oh, I didn't get a bucket of shimmer. That's why. Let me go get a bucket out. Now have you completed? Oh, it wants me to. I've got a bucket shimmer in my hand. No, why? Doesn't like me. Does it want me to do it this way? It's a shimmer bucket. Either way you look at it, I have a shimmer bucket. Why aren't you letting me complete that quest? Got a shimmer bucket. And I've got shimmer dust. Anyway. Right, a quick reboot of the game, and these have now all completed, so we can start heading up into getting the real stuff. Really what I want, actually, is on here. This button. This time, the jumpstart of the system, we need an ME controller, which is an energy cell covered in shimmer. And we need an energy acceptor, which is 5 silver plates and some quartz glass. And quartz glass is the dust and glass, which I've got on my to-do list up here. So let's make those. So the energy cell, I think I need to make quartz glass, which I can make more than that. Quartz glass, is that going to be enough? 12 going to be enough? And then I need some crystals, and we go and make the energy cell. Move the energy cell, excellent. And then from the energy cell, we can cover it in shimmer, I believe. Yes. Oh, is that in one of those basins? Yes, it's in a basin. Do we have a basin over here? We do. We have 2. Just want 1 really. And sleep the basin down, and you in there, and you there. Ooh. Using a lot of shimmer. The thing I love about these mod packs is the clever people that set up the recipes. This must take ages. So a big shout out to all the mod pack developers out there. Your work is for always appreciated, and hopefully that's enough filling for my ME controller. This is taking a very long time. If you look very closely, it is slowly changing its texture. It's very clever. I'm loving how that texture is just slowly transforming. It takes 150 seconds, this, so yeah, but look at it, it's nearly there, and the texture morph was just so clean. Okay. We've got that, and now we need an energy acceptor, which is 5 silver plates and 4 glass. So 4 quartz glass. So we can make that. We've got the stuff for that. So I'm going to make that right now. And we have basics for an AE system. Right, a couple more bits to make. We need to make the shimmer ME glass cables, which are quartz fiber cables, which is glass and Certus quartz dust, or is it? Yeah, it's just glass. We've got that. So let's make some of that. We want to make you. Thank you. And we want to make you. Am I out of the shimmer dust? Have I got any more? No. Right. Back in a minute. We can now make... Oh, I put the gold... Oh. This is why I need an ME system. Because I have to keep going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. And we have the crafting terminal. Excellent. Okie dokie. Now the plan is to you there. We're going to pop you there. We're going to pop the terminal. In fact, we're going to have another cable on top. We're going to have the terminal, the crafting terminal there. With nothing in it, of course. And underneath, we're going to put the energy acceptor. And now we should be able to run. We probably need some more of those guys. That might be too far for it to go. But we will try. I'm going to need another one. Actually going you. And will you wire is too long. Okie dokie. Thought that might happen. So if we pop you there to there, and there to... It's going to be too long again, isn't it? There. Wire is too long. Haha! Right, the nodes are linked. We should have power now. Look, it's on! It's on! But we've got no storage connected to it. So disk drive and disk. So the disk drive is some engineering processes, and the storage disks are the usual, oh my word, there's a lot of crafting involved. I can get up to 64k. But you know what? I'm going to craft that off camera and in between episodes. This one's gone on long enough, but we've got the basics of our ME system set up. Finally, we can cope with all of our items. Hope you're enjoying the episodes. Hope you're enjoying the series. Next time, more on the ME system. Get it all set up and get our storage system sorted. Marvellous. Catch you in the next one.